The history of gold and silver in India. From decades ago to today. 28 Jan 2026. Opening hook. Gold and silver. Two metals that have been at the heart of India's culture, wealth, and economy for centuries. From humble beginnings decades ago to today's record-breaking prices, their journey tells a story of tradition, investment, and global influence. Let's explore how these precious metals have evolved over time. 1980s. Early modern market. In the early 1980s, gold and silver were affordable yet highly valued. Gold cost around £1,858 per 10 grams, and silver was about $3,500 per kilogram. These metals were primarily used in jewelry, religious rituals, and savings, rather than as financial investments. Prices were mostly influenced by domestic demand and small amounts of international trade. 1990s. Steady growth. During the 1990s, India's economy liberalized, and precious metals began to rise steadily. By 1995, gold reached approximately 3,452 rupees per 10 grams, and silver was around 6,700 rupees per kg. Investors started realizing gold and silver were not just ceremonial. They could protect against inflation and currency fluctuations. 2000s. Globalization and investment boom. The 2000s saw global factors influencing Indian prices. Gold rose to around 6,145 rupees per 10 grams by 2005, and silver hit 10,681 per kg. Economic growth, rising disposable incomes, and global demand made these metals increasingly attractive as investment assets. 2010s. Record growth. The 2010s brought volatility and record highs. Gold crossed 19,227 rupees per 10 grams in 2010-11, and silver reached 37,000 rupees per kg. Global financial uncertainty, inflation, and geopolitical tensions pushed investors towards safe haven metals. Gold and silver became both cultural assets and financial tools. In the 2020s, prices skyrocketed due to global economic uncertainty, inflation, and geopolitical tensions. By 2024-25, gold reached around 75,842 rupees per 10 grams, and silver was about 89,131 rupees per kg. In 2025, gold jumped to 1,026,815 rupees per 10 grams, and silver reached 1,069,095 rupees per kg, breaking all previous records. This reflected safe haven demand and the increasing role of silver in industrial applications, such as electronics and renewable energy. As of today, gold and silver prices in India are at historic highs. 24K gold, 1,062,000, 1,063,000 per 10 grams. 22K gold, 1,048,000 to 1,049,000 per 10 grams. Silver, 3,060,000 to 3,080,000 per kilogram. These record-breaking rates show how gold and silver have transformed from traditional cultural assets to globally influenced financial instruments. Investors, jewelry buyers, and industrial users all closely track these prices daily. Why this history matters. Cultural symbol. Gold and silver have long represented wealth, security, and prosperity. Economic indicator. Price movements reflect currency strength, global demand, and investor sentiment. Global connection. Indian gold and silver prices respond to international markets, geopolitical tensions, and economic uncertainty. Closing. From 1,858 pen grams in the 1980s to 1,62,000 today, gold and silver have journeyed through decades of economic changes, investor behavior, and global events. They tell a story not just of wealth, but of India's evolving economy and its place in the world. And as long as uncertainty and opportunity exist, gold and silver will continue to shine brightly in India's financial landscape.